So today is my first day off where I haven't had any sort of work commitments in about 2 weeks. So what am I going to do with my day? I'm going shopping! Now, unfortunately, today is also a Sunday, and at least around my area, North Wales up here, Sundays are basically non-days. Nothing happens on Sundays. Shops open very late, they close very early. Some don't open at all. Like my high street, there's like one store open all day on a Sunday. It's very inconvenient in today's world, with Amazon Prime and everything on demand, having a day where you just can't get anything. It's inconvenient. So I'm going to have to go out of my way to find somewhere that's open. Now I'm going to head to a Welsh town called Wrexham, which actually should have quite a few things open, I'm hoping. Or at least a fairly large supermarket, which I can get some food from later on afterwards. So that's the end part of the day. But it is 11:45, so everything should be opening about now. So I'm going to grab my shoes, grab my bag, get in the car, and get gone. Now I have actually spent the morning testing out the software that I render these videos on, because there's an update for it recently, or there is now, at least I've finally updated to. And I've been putting it off updating for a very long time because for the last update that I saw, they removed, for some reason, the option to render in 60 frames a second. And I have no idea why they bothered doing that. So that was a deal breaker for me, basically. Like, I didn't want to render in 30 FPS. It just doesn't look very good. Even with a better quality video, if that came out that way, lower frame rate, just in my opinion, just doesn't look as good. So I've opted to have slightly lower quality video, but higher frame rate instead. But now to update it again, I trialed it out on my other phone to make sure that it was still working. And it actually does seem to now have re-enabled 60 FPS on this device as well. So I've updated it, and I tried rendering the video out twice, and I've compared it back to back on the PC, and they seem honestly very similar, but it means I'm now fully up to date, so I've got more features and stuff like that. So in my opinion, that means the test I spent doing like an hour working things out actually was worth it, because it means now that I'm up to date again. And then, of course, I obviously played some Fortnite too, because I'm very much enjoying that game. It's weird playing it on Switch. The graphics are definitely not as good as the PS4. You can really tell when you put it in docked mode and you play it actually on the TV screen. It's so much blurrier. And that, annoyingly, is in 30 FPS as well. It's not full 60. So it's difficult to really compare that. Cause, oh my God, really? Sorry, as I direct there, my camera keeps falling out of the dashboard here. This is my dash cam for, obviously. I don't use for vlogs and that. I use it for like insurance purposes. If I put it in the windscreen, I can record what's going on. And every now and then, of course, it does come in handy for the vlogs too. But for some reason, it keeps jumping off. I think the heat maybe melts the suction pad or something. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but it's fallen off 3 times in the last 2 days, which is really, really annoying. So hopefully that's the last time I'll do that, but who knows? Anyway, yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, it's hard to think of the Switch as just a handheld console, even though I mostly use it handheld. This is putting it in the docked mode for Fortnite. It actually does feel sort of underpowered for what it is. But being able to just literally pick it up and carry on going with no lag, no latency, nothing, just keep going, it actually is pretty damn good, and it works very well in handheld mode. So if you do think of it purely as a handheld, it's still very much a worthwhile investment, in my opinion anyway. But enough rambling, let's get this show on the road. The other problem with Sundays, people aren't in a rush on the road. Like, most people drive fine, but there's always some people, more people on Sundays, that are in no rush to get anywhere. They're just out for a drive. They're maybe going for a Sunday brunch somewhere, and they're bringing out their 4-wheel drive farm vehicle, and they're just gonna potter around until they reach their destination, whenever that may be. And that makes everybody else stuck behind them. You know, the caravans who are blocking the road too, all that kind of thing. People who are just going where they need to go at whatever speed they want to get there for. And everybody else who wants to drive at the normal speeds actually get there at a good time, gets stuck behind them. There's a convoy of cars right now, people like 3 in front of me, 4 or 5 behind me, all following this one like old looking Land Rover. And I've been behind it since we left the town. Like, as soon as I got to the main roundabout, leaving my town to this road, I've been behind it the whole way. It's been like a 60-mile-an-hour road all the way here. I've barely broke 40 any of the distance. Like, I'm not too mad either, because I've got no real time budget. I've got no real deadline. I can just mooch about myself, but I don't like just wasting time for no reason at all. Like, if I'm going to waste time, I'm going to do something I enjoy doing, not just sat here driving. But whatever, the sun's out, the windows are down, I'm going to enjoy it, or try to at least. And we have arrived. I'm in a car park, and I've actually realised that I've never been to the shops that are over there. Focus, please. Well, close enough. Yeah, the shop. Oh, it's a leaf. I just realised I was focused on a leaf over there. Nice. Anyway, yeah, there's shops over there that I've never been to, and I'm not going to, but I've just never been to them. How strange. I think they're mostly like furniture stores and like bed places and pet shops, that kind of thing. I'm not about going over there regardless, but weird that I've never really even acknowledged their existence before. But I'm going to go that way because there's a whole plethora of shops over there. It's a bit of an odd place, Wrexham. Feels fairly run down, you know, in a nice way. Like, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I like Wrexham. But there's lots of like high-end names here, quite high brand clothing shops and stuff. It's just a very weird location for it. You'll see when we get there. See, this is classic Wrexham, although it was a KFC, which I pretty much might go to later, but this is what the majority of the town looks like, sort of like seaside resort-y looking like, even though no one near the sea, but it kind of has that feel about it. Then right in the middle, for like no reason at all, there's this really nice shopping centre, like right in the middle. It's crazy. Check it, there's like places to eat, there's a cinema down there, there's bowling, you got all this place over here. It's like, it's a really nice place. You got jewellery shops, you got clothing shops, you got nice brands. Then you cross this also pretty nice looking bridge over a car park and you get into the real Wrexham. And this is it. Abandoned buildings, shops just deserted. Yeah, it feels a bit sad really. But again, still some nice shops. They've got a new look over there, which I think hasn't closed down yet. All pedestrianised too, so really easy to walk around. It's a nice place. Although I didn't know CEX was here. It used to be around the corner, like all the way down there somewhere. So this may be a new one, or is it that it's moved? I hope it's a second one, because if it's moved, it's much smaller. But this is why I came to Wrexham in the first place. To get some summer clothes. I really need like some swim shorts or something, or even normal shorts would be nice. Right, so it turns out it's actually really awkward to vlog in the town as it is right now. It's like not quiet enough to walk around happy vlogging because no one's around me, but it's not busy enough to get lost in a crowd either. So it's just busy enough for every single person to be able to hear what I'm saying across most of the street. And I'm very, very conscious of that. So I'm walking around trying to find a place to vlog, and it's making me really self-conscious and like really anxious and get a bit of anxiety going on about it, which really kind of ruined the whole experience. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty unpleasant. So I had to pull the plug on that and just stop vlogging when I got a chance. I did get some shorts. I bought a pair of shorts. It's nothing special, some swim shorts. It's just very basic stuff. £7, why not? But I wasn't enjoying the time out there, so I've come back to the car, dropped my bag off. I'm gonna go get some shopping just for tonight's dinner. I'm thinking lasagna and chips. God, it's warm in here, holy crap. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pop over to that KFC that I saw at the beginning of this video here and get some chicken, because I can't stop thinking about that chicken. Oh my god. Bloody hell, it was so busy in there, but I've got my chicken finally. It's taken ages, I was a hell of a queue, but let's explore the chicken. Oh, yes, it looks amazing. And yes, I'm going to sit here in the car park Tesco's and eat it right now. I did, however, manage to buy some flowers today. Look at these beautiful looking beasts. And yes, I've cut the base off this time. I trimmed them. Don't shout at me this time, I remembered. Because they look pretty, and it's something to welcome Joyce back when she comes back home tonight. Jo is coming home, I think she finished work about 5, but she's going to try and get out early, which is good. That means I now have an hour or two to myself to just sit down, drink some coffee, and just exist for a short period of time before I can snuggle up on the sofa with the baba. That's my Sunday. That's the stuff. That's what I needed today. Bloody victory royale on the Switch of all things. Yes, I know the skill cap on console is a little bit lower than PC, but still, I'll take it, goddammit. Oh, now we're talking for some dinner. Oh, look at this lasagna. Look at it bubble. It looks amazing. Let's get the zoom on this. Oh, yes, that is the stuff. That crispy, bubbly goodness. And chunky chips. And a cat that really wants... Wow, okay. It looks so demon. Christ. Yeah, she wants some food. Well, thank you for joining me on my adventures today. It's been a bit of a tough one at times, but it's actually been quite fun, and it's been a nice chill afternoon as well, which I cannot complain about. And that lasagna, by the way, it was amazing. If you haven't had the one from Tesco's, I recommend it. Very good. But if you haven't guessed, now it is time for me to end the vlog off here. So if you have enjoyed the video, a like rating is always very appreciated. Nice thumbs up, and I'm back tomorrow at 7 PM for the next daily vlog. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.